I want you to imagine something. It's late. The house is finally quiet. No one is asking you for anything. No one needs a snack. No one needs a decision. No one needs you to hold everything together for a moment. And for the first time all day, you exhale. Not the shallow breath you take while multitasking, but the real one, the kind that reaches deeper. And in that quiet moment, something unexpected happens. You notice her. Not physically, but unmistakably. A version of you. Not the you who's sitting here right now, but the earlier you. The one who stayed alert even when nothing was wrong. The one who learned to anticipate everything. The one who carried responsibility way before she felt ready. But she isn't doing anything dramatic. She's just there watching, familiar. And you realize something strange. She still thinks she's responsible. Responsible for protecting you, for preparing you, for making sure nothing falls apart. She doesn't realize you are not there anymore. She doesn't realize you have already walked through the things she was trying to protect you from. She doesn't realize you learned how to live here, because there is a strange moment that happens in growth. It's quiet, subtle. Most people miss it. It's the moment when your life changes, but your identity hasn't caught up yet. So on the outside, things are different. You are stronger, more capable, more experienced. You have handled things you once thought would break you. And yet internally, part of you still reacts like you are the same person you used to be. You still brace for things that are no longer happening. You still over-prepare for conversations that never become conflicts. You still carry tension in your body that belongs to a season that has already ended. Not because you're broken, but because your nervous system is loyal. It remembers who you had to be in order to survive. Long after survival is no longer required. Your brain doesn't update your identity automatically. It updates through evidence, through repetition, through lived experience. But there is always a delay, a lag between who you are now and who you still believe yourself to be. It's like when you move into a new home, but still reach that light switch in the old place. Or when your child grows taller, but you instinctively reach to lift them the way you used to, only to realize they don't need that anymore. You see, growth creates these invisible mismatches. Not because something is wrong, but because part of you hasn't fully realized that the conditions have changed. That you are not there anymore. You are here. And this is where most people unknowingly stay stuck. Not in their circumstances, but in identities shaped by circumstances that no longer exist. They continue thinking, reacting, and protecting themselves in ways that once made sense, but no longer serve who they have become. Not because they want to stay there, but because no one ever taught them how to consciously update their internal sense of self. We talk about changing habits, we talk about changing routines, but we rarely talk about changing identities. And identity is what determines everything. It determines what you tolerate, what you believe is possible, what feels safe, what feels unfamiliar, even when unfamiliar is better. So before you can fully step into what's next, something important has to happen first. You have to see clearly who you have already become. You have to recognize that the person you needed to be in order to survive previous seasons is not the person required for the season you are in right now. So in the next episode, we're going to do something intentional, something symbolic, something most people never give themselves permission to do. We're going to consciously acknowledge the version of you who carried you here so you can stop unconsciously living as if she's still in charge. Because the truth is, you're not becoming someone new. You are allowing yourself to live as who you already are. And sometimes the most powerful way forward begins with a goodbye. So in the next episode, we're going to do something most people never consciously do. We're going to honor her fully, intentionally. We're going to acknowledge the role she played in your life and create space for the version of you who no longer needs to live in survival. Not by forcing change, not by becoming someone else, but by consciously releasing what is no longer yours to carry. Because evolution doesn't just require courage to move forward. It requires courage to let go. So between now and the next episode, just notice. Notice when the old version of you shows up. Notice when she tries to take the lead. And gently remind yourself, you are not there anymore. And next, we'll give her the goodbye she deserves.